So ladies and gentlemen, the Snow White controversy, man, it continues to go on and on. We all know the story with this film. We know the direction it's heading in. We all know about, unfortunately, Rachel Zegler, who will be playing a boss girl version of Snow White, which I think we can all sit here and agree is something everybody was asking for. No, but the first trailer for this film was recently released. I'm sure you've all seen it. It's absolutely terrible. But boy, oh boy, the reception, the reaction was absolutely insane. This trailer now, because of the backlash that has happened, all the things that Rachel Zegler has said has led to this now receiving 1 million dislikes. Yes, you heard me correct. This has to be one of Disney's most disliked trailers, if not the most disliked trailer of all time. And that in itself should be enough for Disney to go, yeah, you know what, maybe we messed up here. But as we all know, common sense is something they're still struggling to find. In fact, let's be honest about this, they haven't used common sense in a very long time. And on Piers Morgan Uncensored, there was a segment on this whole situation featuring critical drinker, nerdrotic Esther, and woke activist James Barr, who of course defends the film, because woke activists today, well, they defend anything that has a little sprinkle of wokeness in. They have to do it because the woke agendas are all that matter. And in this video, as you can all tell, we're going to be reacting to it. But before we get into it, as always, if you could, make sure to leave a like rating, as it really helps out the video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and let's get into it.
What this is really about is the fact that the people who are most angry about this are not people like me who were saying, well, why the hell are they doing this? It's such crap. It was actual dwarf actors who rely on movies like this, which literally are about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They rely on that for really significant income. If you're a dwarf actor and you land a part in one of these movies, you make a lot of money. And yet suddenly it's been taken away from you. That's what incenses me on their behalf.
Don't know why he's shaking his head.
Yeah, this is where political correctness paints itself into a corner every single time. You find yourself with very strange bedfellows in this. And it's not just the actors, it's Disney fans. Disney fans are offended by Rachel Zegler's comments disrespecting the movie that made Disney.
I mean, we all know the comments she made. The film was made in 1937 and evidently so. The prince as a stalker, weird. It's not going to be about her finding her true love. I mean, great casting, Disney, to find someone that actually hates the original story. Doesn't surprise me.
And this is why there is 1 million dislikes on this trailer. And it's a culmination of creative bankruptcy. If this movie just existed on its own, it probably wouldn't be that much of a controversy. But if you add a singular Peter Dinklage interview that cost dwarf actors their jobs, and Zegler out there popping off and fanning the flames, along with everything Disney's done over the last 6 years, you have Snow White.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly the point.
But
and
this is photo outrage.
James, here's my point, James. If you had a gay-themed movie, right, and it had potentially parts for 6 great gay characters, right? Say there was a book and it had 6 great gay characters in it. And there were lots of gay actors who would love to play those roles, right? And suddenly it was decided that that could not happen, that actually no gay actors would be allowed to play any of those roles. You would be on here leading the charge of outrage that gay actors were being deprived work when it was literally in their wheelhouse. And that's the argument which I don't think you're quite computing.
No, and I agree with you. I would be somewhat outraged, but I think there's something deeper going on here in that we're talking about stereotypes. I'm normally offended if a gay person misses out on a gay role, if a straight person is playing a camp, overtly gay stereotype.
Right, so why are you not upset for the dwarf actors?
Because I think what they're trying to do here is make it more inclusive. Plus, also remember,
it's not inclusive.
the original...
They're trying to...
They are literally...
stereotypes.
They're literally excluding
Why are we
dwarfs.
pretending that Hollywood is a fair place?
I'm going to stop there. This word inclusion, inclusivity is the biggest pile of BS that has come about in recent time, because inclusivity means excluding people at the end of the day. How can you say it's inclusion to get rid of dwarfs and replace them with CGI characters who look terrible? Oh wait, it wasn't going to be CGI dwarfs originally, was it? It was going to be magical creatures, because Disney wanted to be so politically correct and inclusive and diverse. by excluding the dwarfs.
It's not about that. But the thing is, they didn't even. Hold on.
The world
replaced
isn't
them
a
with
fair place.
cartoons.
They were cartoons in the original film.
But they have a human actress.
And it's a
so
live
they have
action.
a human actress dancing next to six
But
green
how far do we
dummies.
go with this faux outrage? Are we going to say that actual, like in the movie Pets, all
by
pets
letting
need to be
actors
actual
act.
animals?
Because you are,
Are we going to
people
say
like
that
you, hold
Yoda
on.
needs to be played by...
It's people like you that would be outraged that if an actor is not gay, you shouldn't play a gay role, when actors are literally paid to act. So how about we just let actors act? And if you're going to cast human beings as human roles, then you shouldn't replace them with CGI abominations and say,
I mean,
oh, by
literally,
the way, this is
if a
inclusive.
dwarf actor...
I don't know why you keep saying
CGI
I don't know why you keep saying outrage
Here's
as
the
well.
point.
Abomination.
It actually is an
There are so
abomination.
many
It's an abomination.
and
It
there
is
are
an
so
abomination.
many people that have
I think
played
you're-
dwarves that have been they've used CGI to do that, and no one's outraged. You're just outraged because Disney are trying to make the world a better place, and you want to live in 1937.
Why? Nobody at Disney's making the world a better place, man. And I don't know why you keep using the word outrage. No one's outraged about this movie. People are laughing at it because it's a joke. It is a combination
Total
of
joke.
everything bad about modern movie making. You've got a movie called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs that doesn't have dwarves in it. You've got the fairest of them all, who's put up against Gal Gadot, and somehow Gal Gadot is jealous of Rachel Zegler. And you've got a story about the search for true love that's no longer about true love.
about power.
What even is this movie?
Exactly.
It's a hollow, vacuous
Yep.
And I
joke
can add
that
one
everyone
more.
is
If I'll
laughing
let
at.
Nadrotic do this, because there's a leaked scene that was shown at the recent D23 reveals that the modern empowered Snow White won't even allow domestic labour being carried out by herself. Instead, she orders the dwarves to tidy up themselves,
Girl
even
boss.
when they've had a hard day
It's
down the
their
mine.
house.
I mean, Nadrotic, isn't this taking the whole virtue signalling stuff to a ridiculous degree?
Absolutely. If you want to remake the movie, just remake the movie in live action, note for note. It would probably be much better. But it's so obvious now because of the blight of intersectionality that's spread throughout our entire society that we can't have a woman holding a broom. Not that Rachel Zegler would know what to do with a broom, a little fly on it, but I mean, that's what it is, and it's predictable, and it's what Drinker just said. It's nobody's outraged. It's mockery. Don't
And we all know,
confuse
the
outrage
moment,
with
we all
mockery.
know, we all know, I haven't seen it yet, but I would lay even money, the moment Prince Charming moves in for the kiss while she's asleep, he gets arrested.
Yeah, exactly. Immediately.
Right, I mean, he has
She
to
hasn't
be.
given
Immediately.
consent.
Arrested and taken off to Harvey Weinstein's prison.
The original story is problematic. Why is everyone ignoring
Why?
that?
How
Why
is it
are we-
problematic?
Why should a woman walk into seven blokes' house, right? Seven dwarfs' house, and clean it for them?
You can't even define a woman, so why are you upset?
Do the cleaning
Did-
yourself.
Why should-
I'm fully with
they
that.
save her
letting
life
her
at that
stay
point?
there.
They've
Make
been
the
down a
movie.
mine
Thank you.
all day. Why isn't she down the mine?
Well, they shouldn't be, because
Well,
mine
but hold on.
shouldn't exist
What about
anymore.
what about gratitude and being a decent person? They're letting her stay
Yes.
there for free.
You know, anybody defending this film just looks absolutely ridiculous. It is terrible. It's a sham. It's disgraceful. And, you know, we can talk about all the things that are wrong with it, but when you sit here and think about what Disney have done in the past and what they're still doing, I think it comes down to them just, and not only them, but other film companies out there, just destroying everything that we know, just getting rid of it all and replacing it with their own their new version. When any new film comes out, when any new remake comes out, wokeness is everywhere. It's about getting rid of something we loved and replacing it with absolute trash, perhaps to demoralize everyone. If people go ahead and watch this, it won't be because they genuinely want to watch it. It's because they want to watch to see how terrible it is. And you know, I've made this point before when it comes to this whole girl boss thing. A lot of women out there, and young women out there, are tired of women being represented in this way as this strong boss girl character, because that's the message Disney wants to push onto young girls, women. They want to condition them into thinking that's what a woman should be. And then the women who don't want to live that life don't get represented. Some women just want to watch films where a woman finds her true love. Is that so misogynistic? Is that so sexist? Is that a sign of the patriarchy? Get out of here, man. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video, comment on this video, share this video, follow my socials down below in the description. But until next time, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.